I'm Ricky MacMillan for Equestrian Life. This is the first day of the Grand Prix Dressage London Olympics 2012, the first day of the team dressage. Well, after our pause in the middle of the first 25 horses, the rain started to come down. Anna Meerveld was first into the arena with Coriolano. Anna, riding for Ireland, did a superb job. She's a master horsewoman. Coriolano is not perhaps the most expensive horse, and I know some of you may wonder about this, of these so-called million-dollar horses. Well, Coriolano is certainly not one of those, but doing a superb job. Interestingly, some horses with fly hoods competing. The stewards are taking them off and checking them, that they're only to protect the horses from flies and that they're not impeding the horse's hearing in any way. Then came Anna Kasprak and Don Perignon, trained by Christoph Koschel. The 13-year-old Donna Hull-Gelding was superb. Ridden by the 22-year-old, a product of the Danish system, Anna Kasprak competing with success at European Championships in juniors and young riders, and now as a 22-year-old in the open classes. They scored 75.289. It was very difficult conditions. They competed in very heavy rain, wonderful, expressive extended trot, and fabulous canter pirouettes. A great job. Then came David Marcus for Canada, the second team rider for Canada. The rain was very heavy. His 12-year-old Lavallo, Danish-bred gelding, Capital, unfortunately, while after making a great start, did start to resist, and the judge at sea, Gary Rockwell, had to eliminate him after 20 seconds of resistance. Such a shame. That meant for Canada, they're out of the reckoning for the team medals. Then the sun came out, and our Lyndall Oatley came into the arena with the 11-year-old stallion Sandro Boy by Sandro Hitt. They looked superb. She did a great job, score of 69.377. Left pirouette, he went a little against the hand, she rescued it, so riding with experience beyond what we could possibly expect. The horse perhaps could be a little more through the neck and could sit more in the piaffe and also in the canter changes. Then was Emma Kanerva riding Spirit for Finland. Finland represented by two riders. A shame for them not to have a team. Emma is trained by Hubertus Schmidt, and the 15-year-old by Esprit did a great job for 70.396. Her left canter pirouette, a particular highlight, and also the passage, light-footed and with good elevation. Then the De Niro mare, the 12-year-old Donnerfie for Belgium with Claudia Fassert. Claudia riding with the Belgian flags colours on her waistcoat emerging beneath her tails. Our own Australian riders riding with gold collars and gold waistcoats beneath their tails. So really adding a little bit of colour, and I think I've even seen perhaps a brand name on the thigh of the German team riders. In any case, the De Niro mare performed superbly. The young mare had a real highlight in the trot half passes. Perhaps could be a little more direct in the piaffe passage transition, but doing a great job, 71.793, putting them right up there with the top group. Michaela Lind and Mas Guapo, 14-year-old gelding by Master, but bred in Denmark. Perhaps could have been more fluent in the counter change of hand in the trot half passes, and a little behind the vertical and the rein back. Nonetheless, highlights in canter pirouettes, piaffe and passage, although their second transition from piaffe passage could have been more fluent. A score of 70.729. Then from Brazil, Luisa Tavares de Almeida. Luisa was the youngest rider in Beijing at 16 years of age. Today she rode Pasteur, the Lusitano. Very obedient test, 65.866. Then we had, for Spain, their second team rider, Morgan Barbachon Mestre, riding painted black. The Gruboldi stallion, 15-year-old, was trained and ridden to Grand Prix by Ankie van Grunsven. Today, Morgan is trained by Ankie. The Spanish, unfortunate to lose Beatriz Ferrer-Salat with her wonderful Delgado, although well replaced by Juan Manuel Martin Dox and Grandioso. So Morgan, the second rider for Spain, really expressive half passes. Great halt, absolutely square in the rein back. Expressive extended trot, light-footed, energetic piaffe and passage, and also a strength in the extended walk and collected walk for 72.751. Then came Louisa Hill for New Zealand and Antonelli, the animal gelding looking superb. The organisers have put great music behind all of the riders. So it's the organisers doing this. It's not a freestyle where the music is chosen by the riders. It's been absolutely terrific. Jan Eberling riding Rafelka for the US had Cirque du Soleil music. Louisa had Madonna music, and I think the canter music, L'Alsa Bonita, particularly suited Antonelli. She did a great job. The passage, something of a highlight. He could have been a little more obedient between the canter pirouettes, but doing a good job for 65.258. Louisa, of course, also riding a homebred and trained horse in Athens. Then for Great Britain, their second team rider, Laura Bechtolsheimer riding Mistral Horus. The audience have been asked to hold their applause for the most part until after the test, and they were asked again. I think the previous announcement had been just before our Lyndall Oatley. Mistral Horus, absolutely superb, elastic, expressive, the half passes, energetic. The rein back was very impressive. The extended trot, perhaps there could be even more ground cover. She was certainly appeared to be holding a little in reserve. The piaffe and passage and transitions, absolutely fantastic. The strength and elasticity of this horse, so impressive. Perhaps could be a little more balanced at the end of the extended canter, but all up a fabulous job. 76.839, that putting Great Britain individual scores at the moment and their first two team scores in the lead, 1-2. It was a tremendously impressive test. In fact, would have been difficult for the judges to have decided which was the better. I must admit, I think for me, Mistral Horus was today so impressive. Perhaps my overall feeling was in their favour, but very, very close at the top. Finally, into the ring, Utso for the Netherlands, Patrick van der Meer, individual competitor. New, quite recently to Grand Prix, the 11-year-old Lancet gelding had been a winner of the World Young Horse Championships with Patrick. Patrick, a 41-year-old rider, just last year giving up his riding school business to focus solely on elite sport, and it has really paid off for him. The light-footed, elegant horse could have been perhaps even more out to the contact, and perhaps could have had a little more control in the extended walk, and the ones more fluent, but some really top quality work for the Lancet gelding. Lancet being ridden by Imke Bartels in Athens Olympics. An overall score of 70.912. So that was it. 25, half of the horses now having competed in the Grand Prix, the first test of the team dressage. The scores for the Grand Prix will be added to the scores for the Grand Prix Special for the team results. Individual riders also competing, of course, on their way to the individual medal competition, which is the Grand Prix Freestyle. So, in the lead, Carl Hester. Then, also for Great Britain, Mistral Horus and Laura Bechtolsheimer, a 77 and then a 76%. Then we have Dorothy Schneider with Diva Royale from Germany, young mare, 10-year-old, 76.277 with a debutante at the Olympics. Dorothy Schneider, absolutely superb rider. Anna Kasprak then for Denmark, the young 22-year-old rider, 75.289, just out of the young rider ranks. Then Ankie van Grunsven, 73.34 for the Netherlands. Anne van Olst is just behind Morgan Barbachon Mestre for Spain with Painted Black. So 73 and 71 there. Claudia Fassert also 71. Some great scores as we head down. Patrick van der Meer also 71. Anne van Olst 71 in those top placings. The teams, 2 riders so far have competed for 4 teams, well 5. Great Britain, average of 77.28. That's Carl Hester, Utopia, and Mistral Horus, Laura Bechtolsheimer. They still have to come, Charlotte Dujardin and Vallegro, one of the favourites for the gold medal individually. Denmark, second place for the teams, of the 5 teams yet that have competed so far. 73.305. They still have Princess Natalie with Digby, perhaps their favoured rider. Then Spain, 70.897. They still have the wonderful Fuego, the favourite of the crowds in Kentucky. Then Australia, 68.799. We have Mary Hannah, our third rider, still to come. Unfortunately for Canada, they have been eliminated from the team event after the elimination of one of their riders. We're still waiting for the second rider for Germany, the Netherlands, US, Sweden and Poland. So that's where we're at, halfway through the Grand Prix. I must say for myself, the highlight so far at the Olympics has been our gold medal winning women's 100-metre freestyle final. Alicia Coates, Kate Campbell, Brittany Elmsley and Melanie Schlanger, and we're looking for more gold. Well, until tomorrow, thank you.